Welcome to the Fairy Elephant Effect, a space for realignment, self-responsibility, and the kind of clarity that changes everything. I am Elysabeth Wolter, life coach, EFT tapping specialist, and the author of the Fairy Elephant Effect, and a guide for people ready to stop shrinking and start living from truth. In this podcast, we explore emotional resilience, shifting the stories that no longer serve us, living with more energy, not less, as we grow. We have fantastic guests on the podcast that come along and share their fairy elephant effects. And when you get to choose your next chapter on your own terms. I speak from experience, not theory. And what I share has helped hundreds of others reclaim their power and return to themselves. You won't find fluff or false promises, just real conversations, grounded truths, and honest encouragement. You matter because everything starts and ends with you. Let's begin. Hello and welcome to Waking Up Softly, listening to the whisper instead of the roar. This is podcast 32 and I'm Elysabeth Wolter, life coach and author of the Fairy Elephant Effect. You know, yesterday morning I woke up feeling soft, not lazy, not broken, not unmotivated, just softer than usual. I made plans the night before, a list, a time to get up, all of that. And when I opened my eyes, none of it met me with any enthusiasm. What met me was a quieter version of myself, one that didn't want to rush, one that didn't want to push, one that just wanted space, stillness, and a little bit more permission to just be. That version of me, the soft version, used to get a lot of criticism from the louder version of me. The older version of me would panic and would perhaps think, why am I like this? Why can't I just get on and get up and get onto it? Come on, there is stuff to do. Do you think that? Do you berate yourself? But today I listened to me. I came to understand that how we speak to ourselves in those moments is the first steps in shaping our entire day, and possibly the rest of our lives. When I don't feel like doing much, when I feel dreamy or distant or unanchored, I am no longer fighting it. I no longer label it. I just say, so this something different wants to come through today. You know, we all get like this. And then I get up and I begin my day with my morning pages. It's something I've been doing for a long time. And if you want to know more about morning pages, you can always contact me. And now I do my morning pages not because I have to, but because they anchor me. They connect my inner world with my outer one. They help me to find where I am in the moment. And my morning pages are a special sacred time that I have that conversation, a conversation that matters. And I am able to see on the page how I am tracking and how I treat myself. So after I'd done my morning pages, I moved to the next thing I had the energy and the heart to do. This wasn't a checklist day. This was a soul listening day, a marinating day. What if that softness, just imagine for a moment, is actually sacred? What if the energy that feels less go, go, go is not weakness, but wisdom? What if something is forming inside you something that needs quiet to rise. I love that. Do you love that? When we've dropped down into us because something new wants to birth, whether it's a thought, an action, an interaction, whatever. But we might not get there if we're engaging in hard conversation. We might not get there if we want to run lots of errands or tick boxes or even have to leave the house in a big hurry. We might just need to give ourselves permission to be, with a capital B and a capital E. And if you've ever been there or are there right now, I want to tell you that version of you is not flawed. It's not lazy. It's not broken. It's not wrong. It is just a different rhythm of you. Today I had 2 things I wanted to show up for. That's it. The rest I let slide to the side. I parked it. I use that word park it a lot. It's a great way to put things in a place that you can come back to later. I allowed my energy to guide me. I made the conscious choice to move in a slower, softer way. And guess what? I'm still here, still in motion, still showing up, but on my own terms. And my own terms could change daily. It's still all me, but I accept who I am with far more tolerance and consideration and compassion than ever before. Because at the end of the day, my outcomes are just mine. They're not about anybody else's expectations. They're not based on what society thinks I should do. Maybe my outcome yesterday was trying to make a new movement that feels good in my health journey. Maybe it was about connecting with somebody more meaningfully. Maybe it was just realizing something deep and emotional that's been sitting quietly in me for days. These are the things that matter to me. These are my milestones. These are the ripples I'm creating in the pond of my own life. And speaking of ponds, the reflection in the water isn't always the same. Sometimes it's clear and bright. Other times it's murky or still or rippled by a passing breeze. That doesn't make it any less beautiful. It just makes it honest and real and a beautiful way to live in truth within you. So today I invite you to let yourself be honest. Let yourself be soft. Let yourself marinate in the moment. Because softness doesn't mean stillness. It just means depth. Something may be coming through. Something may be ready to be birthed. But only if you do not rush it. Let's return to the mirror, that internal voice, the first creator of every day. Remember, you get to decide how you speak to yourself. That is your power. You can create pressure or you can create peace. You can demand or you can listen. Today and every day I choose to say, it is okay to be this version of me. Something is shifting. I love who I am in all my forms. Not just the productive form, not just the high energy, all systems go form, but the soft, quiet, curious version too. Because that version holds just as much wisdom. It is really me, myself, and I. That phrase has been going, following me around a bit lately. Not in the isolated, I can do it alone kind of way, but in the soul-aligned way. Because that's really what the pages are. It's me, myself, and I. And I've started to think that it's me, the body, myself, the mind, and I, the soul. all of them in relationship, all of them in conversation, and all those conversations matter. Because the way we treat ourselves becomes the way we treat the world. The way we move in the world becomes the energy we create in it. And we are, no matter whether it's good, bad, or otherwise, we are always creating. So here's a question for you. For my listeners, what has been created in you today? A new idea? A moment of peace? A boundary? A letting go? Give yourself space to find out. Because you matter. Everything ends and starts with you. If today's episode resonated, take a breath, place your hand on your heart and say softly, I am loving, I am lovable, I am loved. It's a Louise Hay, but she was the queen of affirmations. And she'd helped many people turn the corner in the right direction in their life. And this is a beautiful phrase. If you can do nothing else for yourself today, say that phrase as many times as you can. Put your hand on your heart. And if you are really brave, say it in front of the mirror, giving yourself an eye-to-eye conversation. Thank you for joining me. And if you'd like to know more, you can always check out Lizzie'sInsightsCoaching.com. You can grab a copy of my Fairy Elephant Effect book on Amazon. Or you can email me directly at welcome@Lizzie'sInsightsCoaching.com. You are not behind. You are not broken. You're exactly who you're meant to be, even on the soft days. Thank you for joining me. Much love. See you next week.